Think you understand what makes your male cat tick? Most people believe it comes down to snuggles, tasty snacks, and sweet whispers. However, when it comes to male cats, affection operates completely differently. Without these 8 crucial behaviors, you're not simply losing opportunities to bond, you're missing your shot at becoming the one person he places his complete faith in. Let's dive into the first secret. Number 1. Allow him to claim you through scent. Have you watched your male cat press his face against you or suddenly bump his head into your legs? This isn't spontaneous sweetness, it's a declaration of ownership. Male cats possess scent glands located in their facial area and forehead that they use to mark everything precious to them, their domain, their daily patterns, and absolutely their chosen human. When he performs this rubbing behavior, his message is crystal clear: you belong to me. Yet, here's the fascinating part most people overlook: he's doing more than just tagging you with his scent. He's actually investigating whether you've encountered any strange smells, different cats, unfamiliar locations, or mysterious items. It's his way of testing your faithfulness. Should you withdraw, start petting immediately, or cut short this moment, you're essentially declining one of his most personal bonding ceremonies. The specific body parts he focuses on during this ritual aren't accidental either. They reveal precisely where you stand in his social hierarchy. I'll break down why this matters later. The next time he approaches for this scent exchange, don't dismiss it as merely adorable behavior. Allow the process to unfold completely. Remain motionless and give him the time he needs to complete his ritual. For him, this interaction communicates more than hours of cuddling ever would. Number 2. Join him on his territory rounds. Are you aware that male cats find immense joy in perimeter walks? This isn't about getting exercise or combating boredom. It's their method of safeguarding their domain and protecting you. Male cats possess an innate drive to patrol their surroundings. Even within your home, they maintain specific routes, door frames, window areas, corridors, particular pieces of furniture. When he invites you along on these rounds, he's not simply trailing behind you aimlessly. He's synchronizing his natural rhythm with yours. This represents bonding according to his instincts. Here's what nearly everyone misses: disrupting his established routine, closing off rooms, or preventing access to his checkpoint locations strips away a behavior that brings him satisfaction and helps manage his anxiety levels. Rather than interfering, follow his lead. Navigate your home as partners. Stop at his preferred observation posts. Allow him to scent mark the corners he chooses. This isn't random roaming, it's a meaningful daily ceremony and one of the most powerful silent indicators that your male cat feels secure, empowered, and emotionally bonded with you. And before we continue, remember to like and subscribe so we can share this knowledge with more devoted cat parents like yourself. Number 3. Engage his predatory nature without overwhelming him. Are you certain your male cat genuinely enjoys your play sessions? Most owners mistake frantic activity for proper stimulation and accidentally create anxiety instead of pleasure. Male cats crave hunting sequences, not wild toy movements or endless laser dot chases. Their desire centers on tactical engagement, the hunt's progression, stalking phases, patient waiting, the decisive strike, followed by rest periods. But here's where things go wrong. You move toys too rapidly, change activities too quickly, or most damaging of all, never allow him to achieve victory. This disrupts his natural programming, building frustration rather than fulfillment. Eventually, he might abandon play entirely, not from laziness, but because it feels futile. Transform your approach by reducing the pace. Provide pauses for crouching. Most importantly, always conclude with a successful capture moment, something he can bite, grab, or pin down. This satisfies his mental needs, releases accumulated tension, and creates genuine bonding opportunities. Number 4. Honor his protective instincts. Even when they're quit, have you noticed your male cat positioning himself nearby, simply observing you, and assumed he was being idle? Far from zoning out, he's standing guard. Male cats frequently adopt understated protective positions. They'll sit facing entryways, rest close to your feet, or place themselves between you and any unusual sounds. It's subtle behavior, no barking or vocal warnings, but within his understanding. This represents one of the most profound expressions of trust and devotion. Here's what almost no one grasps: constantly shooing him away, blocking his access to guard positions, or ignoring his protective efforts pushes away a form of care he treasures. Giving. So when he stations himself near the hallway or gazes out the window like a sentinel. Don't dismiss it as background activity. Recognize his chosen role. He's not being intrusive, he's actively choosing to shield you. For a male cat, this protective stance represents love in its most genuine, devoted form. Number 5. Understanding the belly display and why most people misinterpret it. What's really happening when your male cat reveals his stomach to you? Contrary to popular belief, it's not a request for belly rubs, it's an evaluation. Exposing his underside ranks among the most defenseless positions a male cat can assume. In natural settings, this posture signals submission and represents his most unguarded moment. When he shows you this vulnerable area, his message is, I have faith in you, but let's see how you handle this trust. This is precisely where most owners stumble. They immediately reach in with hands ready to pet and scratch his stomach, which feels like a violation of trust from his viewpoint. He's not seeking physical affection there. He's observing your reaction. What truly wins his heart is when you notice his exposed belly, acknowledge it, and respectfully refrain from touching. That self-control builds deeper trust than any physical contact could achieve. Number 6. Transform your voice into a connection tool. Though you understand which vocal tone your male cat actually prefers, it's likely not the one you typically use. Male cats don't connect with baby talk or constant chatter the way many assume. Their preference is for specific tonal qualities, composed, lower-pitched, and rhythmic delivery. The actual words matter far less than the emotional message you're transmitting. Here's the remarkable truth: your vocal patterns either communicate safety and security or signal that something's amiss. Rapid, high-pitched, energetic speech puts him on high alert. Measured, steady, somewhat deeper tones help you build trust and create a calming presence. Next time you greet him, say his name or speak during his mealtime. Avoid creating excitement. Maintain composure. To a male cat, your voice isn't just background sound, it's emotional information. When you master this, he recognizes the difference immediately. Number 7. Perfect the eye contact and breathing connection. Though you sometimes feel uncertain when your male cat fixes his gaze on you, here's the key: he's awaiting your response. Male cats appreciate communication that's wordless yet purposeful. Nothing resonates more powerfully with them than deliberate, slow blinking combined with controlled breathing. When you meet his stare and gradually close your eyes, then release a gentle exhale, you're replicating how cats demonstrate trust among themselves. It's their equivalent of a peaceful greeting, a "we understand each other" moment. If he returns the slow blink, that's significant. This goes beyond basic trust, it's emotional security. It confirms that you truly comprehend him. The technique is straightforward and takes mere seconds. Yet for male cats, this small ritual creates a profound impact. It relaxes their defenses, eases their body language, and strengthens your connection quietly over time. Sadly, most owners never discover this secret. Number 8. Allow him to control physical interaction. When your male cat desires affection, who typically initiates contact, you or him? If you're consistently the one starting interactions, chances are you're overstepping boundaries he wishes you'd observe. Male cats enjoy physical contact, but exclusively under their conditions. They prefer to begin the interaction, determine the duration, and conclude it when they feel ready. This isn't about being distant, it's about maintaining control, which provides them security. Most owners miss the subtle signals: the preliminary glance before approaching, the gentle push that means "not right now," the withdrawal after brief petting sessions. Ignoring these cues doesn't make him feel more cherished, it makes him feel cornered. However, when you wait for his approach, respect his departure timing, and follow his pace rather than imposing your own rhythm, that's when he begins seeking you out more frequently. Now he trusts that you'll honor the relationship he's carefully building.